Hey everybody, John here. This is my first video, so I appreciate you guys watching. I love plants. Today I'm going to be introducing you to my lemon plants. I have 9 total, 5 baby younger ones and 4 adult ones. 2 years ago, my boyfriend and my brother had the bright idea of saving lemon seeds from the lemons that they bought from the store, and I decided to plant them in soil, and a few days later they sprouted, and now I have 9 healthy lemon trees. So today I just wanted to share some tips with you to what I got them to the point that they're at now. But I appreciate you guys watching. Again, like I said, this is my first video, work in progress. Sorry if you could hear sound around me. It's, paper thin walls and construction going on, but most importantly, just be kind when reviewing. And again, thank you for watching, and just take whatever you want informational out of it. So out of my 9, this is going to be 6 of my lemon plants here. I'm just going to introduce you to these ones first. To the left here, this is G. I label them by letter just to keep track of them better, and I have a log for watering habits, fertilization habits that I'll show you as well in a later video, as well as the leaves wilting and turning brown. That I'll explain, and that's just normal. Those are older leaves, so that's nothing unusual. But here to the left is G. This is F. I'm gonna keep an eye on F. He's got like more of a black top that's been kind of like drying out, and he's one of them that I think is a little different lemon plant than the rest. I don't know any of the names of them, just because they're all mixed. But he's got more of a pointy leaf, but I'll keep you guys updated on F and see how he's doing. I'm gonna change his watering habits a little bit to see if that helps. To the right is S. This is Lou. I use plant ties to use it to help support itself, just because their branches get a little flimsy, so I don't want them to weigh down and break. This is D. D's the tallest out of this group. H, and again the leaves wilting, but those are just normal. It's the older leaves that formed earlier. And then I use a plastic little bar to help support it, because it was starting to really bend over and didn't want it to break. As you can see, there's some sucker branches popping out. I'll have a later video as well talking about that and what they do to the plant. But H is looking really like bare, but it's because the older branches have fallen. But if you can see, some little baby branches are starting to pop out. And last but not least, 3 of my favorite, my oldest lemon plants. They are a little over 2 years old. They are doing very well living in the apartment. Here to the left we have C. She has some plant ties as well. Didn't want her to grow too abnormally. I know they're trees, so they'll grow how they want. I just didn't want her to get too weighed down, so I was using her stronger branches to help support her. But I think she's about ready to come untied here soon, just because the branches are starting to thicken. Here in the middle is Bob. He is my tallest. Bob has grown about half a foot in 2 months. I've been monitoring his height, all of their height actually. And then to the right is B. He has a plastic bar in the soil as well to kind of support him, because he was kind of growing really crooked. But again, I'll probably untie him soon just to let him do his thing. But again, these are my last 3 to introduce you to: C, Bob, and B. Again, I label them by letter just to help keep track of them on my chart, but I have full names for them, but just for video purposes, I've just labeled them as letters and short names. Okay, so humidity. Humidifier is definitely a must. I got this one on Amazon for less than $40. After I'd got it, noticed my plants thriving and flourishing a lot more. So I have mine placed in my living room, just high up on a shelf. Definitely a good idea. So this is a video I did back in September of 2021, just to document their progress over time and show you, how far they've come. The two on the floor are the older ones that I have, as well as the two to the left of that, they're older as well. The one in the black pot is an older one. And then the one to the left of that is a baby one. They're next to my south-facing window. Sunlight is very important when it comes to the citrus plants. They need at least 8 hours or more of sunlight a day. I also have another bigger one in the back, which is Bob. It's hiding back there. I also have some tomato plants growing on the table. They've quadrupled in size from what they were back in September. I'll show you in another upcoming video their progress. And also two more baby lemon plants in the back. Those ones I was wondering if I've stunted them just because I overcrowded them when they were seedlings, and I think that's something that plays a role on their growth. So I would think one of the key points to take from this is to make sure when you're planting them they have their own separate pots, so that way they don't overcrowd, because they definitely need the room. And then I also have some more seedlings down here on the bottom. That's the younger lemon plant, and then to the right of it are some baby tomato seeds that sprouted. I've moved them since then. They've quadrupled in size. Not all of them caught, which is why I moved them to their separate pots, so that way they would grow better, and now they've produced tomatoes. Again, sunlight is very important where I've had them placed, so they love the sunlight. That's one thing I think when you're trying to grow vegetables or citrus plants, you need that sunlight, and it's not ideal for them to grow in an apartment, but since I have this window right here, they've flourished. And I have some other plants that I'll introduce you to also in some later videos, but again, these are my plants back in September of 2021. Okay, so I would say at least 4 is my main things that I keep in mind when taking care of my lemon plants. Sunlight, water, humidity, and fertilization. So those are just kind of what I always try to make sure I focus on when taking care of them. But again, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned, I will have more videos, especially more in depth with specifics to fertilization and my watering habits. But thanks again for watching.